Yo, welcome back. Today we got Bitcoin pressing into the 70,000s, looking like it could make a run at six figures here in the next couple months. And it's going to follow this 4-year cycle. Today I want to talk about the cycle we're going to see in ICP. Is it going to follow Bitcoin every 4 years? Or is it not? Let's talk about it. So in Bitcoin, we have these 4-year halving events, and that puts new pressure on the supply coming to the market. And if the demand stays the same, there's more notoriety per Bitcoin with the halving. Now, ICP is going to follow the crypto market, so to speak, around this halving event. However, there is a event taking place in the web space as well, and it's going from Web 2 to Web 3. Now, if we look at Web 1, we were talking about this in the space the other night. Really interesting ideas, actually. Web 1 was AOL, America Online, in my opinion. Maybe in the comments you could let me know what your impression of Web 1 is. I would say it's AOL, where you could create a email address and browse information online and stuff. Maybe that's Web 1. And then Web 2, the value from Web 1, it looked like AOL was worth hundreds of billions of dollars at one point in time. And it came to that prominence in not a very long time frame. Okay. So it went from 0 to billions in a handful of years, maybe, thereabouts, plus or minus. So that was Web 1. It was 5 to 10 years, okay? Maybe a little less, a little more. Now we have Web 2, and that's PayPal coming online. Facebook, where you have a social media account, and you do your banking now, and you get directions maybe online, and your restaurant reservations are online, and your travel is there, and maybe you run your business there, perhaps. Now, Web 2 is different because AOL wasn't there to catch a piece of all this action, okay? Now, imagine if the activities and technology of Web 2 led to the benefit of the foundational technology, which at that time I think it was AOL. So imagine if AOL had caught a portion of all the proceeds coming from your Amazons and your Googles and your Apples and your music streaming and all your Twitching and your everything, podcasting. AOL would have been catching that. And so would anybody holding AOL stock. Okay, and my dad actually did very well with AOL. In a short time, it was pretty ridiculous. I was just a child when it happened, but there was a bit of a transfer of wealth that took place when AOL came about. So anyway, now we're on to Web 3. Now we have ICP, which is going to be the hub for all of this activity, exchanges, the flow of information, data, IP. There's going to be governmental organizations popping up, and ICP is going to be catching a break off of all this new technology that's being developed, strengthening the use case of ICP and rewarding people like me daily, which is going to be amazing as all these new technologies are coming forward. If you're in the 8-year gang, you're just going to be making more and more as time goes by, in my opinion, not financial advice. But with that being said, I just want to give an update on where I think we are on this with an image. Here it is, and it's just going to show you that we had a return to the mean after the catastrophic demise of ICP thanks to FTX and misinformation. And that was our sort of like our dead cat bounce back up to reasonable price points, $10, $20, thereabouts. And so we are at the bull trap here, it looks like, in my opinion. And by the end of this year and next year, we should be seeing some of the institutional adoption take over, and the cycle burn rate should carry us on to where we're all where we're all thinking that we're headed into triple digits and then years out quadruple digits for ICP. Last thing to add about how the level of ferocity that we might realize or we might see in this Web3, it's pretty, where I'm trying to how I'm going to try to figure this out is, it's actually, I'm thinking about NVIDIA for some reason, and I'm trying to figure out if NVIDIA is the end of Web 2, or if NVIDIA is in Web 3, and that's going to be the technology that Web 3 falls on top of. And I'm thinking that if Web 3 falls on top of NVIDIA technology, or the level of technology in general just being so high that we might see, the level, we don't know. We really don't know. We're not going to know. And it could be extremely explosive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Adoption could be very fast. It could be different than anybody has ever expected to this moment. And with the level of tech and this Web3 opportunity, there's a good chance ICP has cycles of its own, I think is just what I want to throw out there. And I don't think we have seen a real bull cycle yet in internet computer. Take this information, do with it what you will. Not financial advice. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll catch you in the next video.
When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works